Hi everyone, welcome to PharmaPulse, the new podcast by Reuters Events, where we're going to be discussing the latest industry trends. My name is Maria, I'm going to be your host for today, and I'm here with Zehra Erenkus, Head of Data Science at Bayer. Before we get into the heart of our conversation, I would like to ask you if you can tell us a bit about your role and what you do in the industry.
Thank you so much for letting me to speak up about a little bit more data science and these kind of analytics topics during the whole, also just the congresses as well. So I'm the data science lead on the global level, working with the global marketing, and my daily job is really just connected with the global marketeers and finding out the best way to understand their business questions, and also just answering these business questions with analytic solutions, which could be these days much more advanced analytics, so using the more advanced analytic solutions.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sure this is going to be a really great episode. As mentioned, data science has been everywhere, so we're really excited to hear from you. So let's start with the questions I have. The first one, do you have any issues distributing or integrating behavior insights across internal teams?
Yeah, it's actually a very crucial and important question, because the essence of doing these analytics is really helping to the business to creating the strategies. So we're really taking care of and spend some time as an analytics person how we can explain and convey these results and complex findings to the businesses in simple and usable, actionable way. So this is very crucial during the process, which is, I think, the most important thing. From the marketing team and the sales team, you have to be bringing them into the processes. You have always just keep in touch with them to double check the results and understand how they can just really internalize the findings, and also getting their feedbacks is very crucial. So during the process, I always prefer to just closely contact together with my business partners. Plus, I always just creating workshops to sit together with them to really internalize the whole findings together.
That's really good, thank you. So Sarah, I'm going to go with the next question. How can we predict both complex and habitual behaviors together with using data science models?
Yeah, it's a great question, because sometimes we just focusing on the portfolios, not only the brands or one behaviors, but a couple of brands in together. So those things maybe just give us some products needs complex behaviors in terms of the buying behaviors, and also some of them are much more habitual buying behaviors, showing the much more habitual buying behaviors. To combine them together, the key and an important thing is that we keep the input same for the both, and we also keep the algorithm the same, like the decision tree modeling. So for both sides, we can use the decision tree modeling part and use the same inputs, but create two different models for each group. For complex products showing the complex buying behaviors, for the products which showing habitual buying behaviors, then combine them together.
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so now I have the last question. How can we be sure that the decision tree model or propensity to buy model gives us high accuracy? This is a bit perhaps more technical, but we would love to hear your answer.
Yeah, it is a bit going to be more technical. So the propensity to buy model is actually focusing on understanding the next buying behavior from the buyer perspective, and it gives you a likelihood of buying decisions. At this point, it is very crucial and important to focusing on much more complex buying behaviors, which I explained during the presentation. It's much more on just valuable if the product's differentiation is high and the buyer involvement is also high. Then the model gives you much more accurate results and a clear idea about how the sequence of the decision-making steps and how they related together. And when you compare it the other models as well, you always just seen that and experienced that using the decision tree models for just forecasting the next buying propensities is giving you the high accuracies.
Okay, that's really good. I'm sure the audience is going to love the answer. Thank you for sharing again. And now, before we close off, I just want to kind of open the door for you to say anything that you want for our audience. Like, what's something that's a key takeaway that you want them to hear?
Yeah, just the key takeaways from my side, maybe we always just seeking the new and innovative approaches to bring it into the pharma as well. We always just sometimes stuck in the pharma, but it's good to be looking at the outside and bring the different methodologies. And even the decisions are complex, you always finding out a way to model and foresee the market accurately.
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you so much, Zehra, for all the valuable insights that you share with us. And thank you all of you for listening today. Please subscribe, rate, and review the podcast and let us know what you'd like to hear next. You can also connect with us on LinkedIn at Reuters Events Pharma or visit our website at reuters.com/pharma. Again, thank you for joining us and thank you to all of you. See you next time.
Views expressed in this podcast are those of individuals being interviewed and do not reflect any company, parent company, or affiliates they represent. Find out more on this topic at Reuters Events Pharma 2024, April 16th to the 18th in Barcelona, where we will align purpose, unlock innovation, and unleash healthcare's potential by uniting the greatest minds from across commercial, marketing, medical affairs, patient engagement, market access, real-world evidence, and digital health. For more information, please visit reutersevents.com/pharma/pharma-Europe.